Hey everybody, I'm Caroline Cann, this is Brian Burns, and normally when I ask players to do this, if they're not a rookie, they get a little mad because they're gonna have to walk back, but you're used to this, right?
Yeah, we don't get to ride the carts.
Rookies are on no cart duty. They have to walk back, so we do appreciate you joining us, at least for this walk on camera, and I wanted to save you for this last week of 2019 season, because if you look back at 2019 just as a whole, you had a pretty good year, right?
Yeah.
What were you doing in January of 2019? What was that looking like?
In January?
In January of 2019.
I was in Arizona training for the combine.
And then a couple months later, you go first round.
Yeah.
And then a couple months later, you show up here, you have a heck of a good start.
Yeah.
And then you're finishing the year out now with a new dog, a new foundation. So everything good has happened for you this year. It's a pretty good year. What's been the biggest surprise for you in 2019?
Honestly, the amount of love I received coming here, I didn't really expect that much. And how fast the Spyder Burns and the Spider-Man, everything, how that caught on. I didn't expect it to be that big.
You knew that your brother would be happy with you coming here, but maybe not the rest of Panthers Nation. But you do mention the Spyder Burns and all of that. I know we've talked about it when you first got here, but the fact that I was even seeing some teammates out there at practice do the Spyder pose, are you surprised by how quick the fan base has accepted that, and just that's who you are now? You're Spyder Burns.
Yeah, I really am. I didn't expect it to catch as fast as it did. I thought it would take maybe a year or two and everybody would catch on, but it came in fast, and as long as I keep doing those poses, I'm gonna keep it going. As long as I can keep doing them, actually.
I think you will. I think you have a pretty bright future ahead of you, and this may be a tough question here. A lot to think about just throwing it on you on the walk back, but what's something you've learned your rookie year?
I've learned that anything can happen in this league. As far as injury, as far as coaching changes, really anything, you can get beat on any given day. That's just how the league works. And I'm learning that day by day, and I'm just learning to cope with it and find my routine to keep me grounded.
All right, well, you had a pretty good rookie season. Maybe what's something you want to build on?
No, we definitely got to capitalize off that.
Yeah. What's something we're going to build on here?
Pretty much in every aspect of my game, honestly. That's pretty broad, but
yeah.
Definitely in my sack count. I would like that to get more than reach my, well, it's not over yet, but let's just say I'm a little far from reaching the goal that I was shooting for. So that's definitely one thing, and then just being an every down player.
Okay, so Apollo, give us the story on Apollo. Why, where did he come from? And you got him at a pretty busy point in your life, like right in the middle of the season.
Yeah, so I was trying to get a dog like from the beginning of the season, honestly. After we got back from London, right after my surgery, I drove 5.5 hours. That's been my boy ever since.
But I know with Apollo, he is the face of, or has helped you put this new foundation out there for rescuing. I know you have the cleats here, the ones you wore from My Cause, My Cleats. So what's this foundation, and why is this something you wanted to do?
It's so important to me because I just love dogs. I've always been around dogs my whole life. I have a dog right now. He's with my mother because he's too big to stay in my apartment. He was on the brink of getting put down. I hate to see a dog get put down or get neglected or beat or anything like that. So I'd just rather put him in a loving home and get him off the street.
Well, I know that's not the only work that you do. You also have Spyder Kids, correct? So if you go to the website, which we're going to plug right here for you, it's going to be right here. Yep, it'll be right there for people to go to. Spyder Kids, tell me about it.
It's just about any kids that follow me, supports me. A lot of kids love the Spider-Man, and I'm gonna keep doing it because of the impact and influence I have on them, and I just wanna be a good role model and just have them follow my footsteps, really.
All right, well, to end this thing out, are we giving some Spideys? Let's give out some Spideys to end this. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.